What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Thomas Gallery, and today I want to talk about my favorite movies. Now I have a lot of favorite movies from a lot of different genres. Like I would say for quote unquote chick flicks or romance movies, I would say my favorite is a movie by Russell Crowe called A Good Year. It's not really known like his other works, but that particular movie for some reason I love. Right now, also I'm not a big fan of musicals. With movies that have like a song every 5 minutes. I'm not really a big fan of those. I don't know. I just can't stand the singing all the time and just the story. No, I just can't. But I will say, the one musical movie that I will watch from beginning to end with no problem, with a happy smile on my face, The Wiz. Not The Wizard of Oz. The Wiz, the black version, one with Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Nipsey Russell, Richard Pryor, and a quick cameo by Quincy Jones if y'all pay attention. If you the piano scene where everybody's dancing with different colors on their clothes, the guy playing the piano, that long piano, is Quincy Jones. So I love The Wiz. That's one of my top 10, top 5 favorite movies all time. I have a whole bunch of action movies that it's too many for me to name. I got a whole bunch of them. But if I were to say what's my favorite movie of all time, like of just any genre, don't matter, my favorite movie, I would say Harlem Nights with Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, Della Reese, Robin Harris, Charlie Murphy. Charlie and Eddie Murphy's uncle is in that movie. It's probably the most stocked cast I've ever seen in a movie. Everybody in their prime, just in one movie. It's hard to find a movie like that nowadays, but that movie is, I would say, my favorite movie of all time, no matter what genre. From beginning to end, non-stop laughing. Oh man, and, I forgot his name, but the dude, Jack, the boxer, Jack. Oh my god, because I'm not a somebody. The fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. And just the funny little comebacks that little Richard Pryor was having. Like just everybody's saying something, he'll say something like just real quick. You probably miss it, but it's just funny. That's my favorite. I got too many scenes. Too many scenes for that movie that's just from beginning. The only movie I could think of that from the very first scene to the very last scene, I laugh. And I like the story too. Love the story. Also, Tommy Ford from Martin is in there. Rest in peace, Tommy Ford. He's in there. But that movie, from beginning to end, is by far the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life. Harlem Nights. That's my favorite movie of all time. Like I would go on YouTube, or I would put the movie in just to watch a certain scene and then cut it off. That's like it's. Or I just sit back and just watch that movie from front to back and no matter how many times I've seen it. I mean, I've seen that movie. I don't know how many times. I've seen it at least 20 times. I laughed so hard my chest hurts, just like I watched it the very first time. Now, when it first came out, I wasn't supposed to because I was real young when the movie came out. My mother wouldn't let me, if anybody knows about Richard Pryor's comedy and Eddie Murphy's comedy and Red Fox comedy back then, and Robin Harris comedy back then, it wasn't kid friendly. But I used to sneak. My brother and I used to sneak and watch that movie and listen to Richard Pryor records and stuff. So when he was in that movie with all them Eddie Murphy and all them, it's not kid friendly. Well, probably now they're not kids nowadays. You probably, but when I was a little kid, that was the movie you had little kids watch. But oh my god, that movie is downright stomach hurting, chest can't hardly breathe funny. Like I don't have asthma, but I laugh and it's hard for me to breathe like I got an asthma attack or something. Like that movie is just it makes me laugh. I'm in pain when I'm laughing. Oh, and just Red Fox and Della Reese. Them two going back and forth like an old married couple, and the fight scene with Eddie Murphy and Della Reese. Oh, now you gonna shoot me in my pinky toe. Now I got to cut you. My mother says that line. I got to cut you. My mother says that. I got to cut you. Now I got to cut you. So where you gonna shoot me in my pinky toe? Oh, and he shot me in my pinky toe. Man, I have yet to. There are a lot of funny movies. There are a lot of funny movies, extremely funny movies. But I have yet to find a movie or watch a movie as funny as that from beginning to end. I've yet to find a movie that funny from the very beginning to the very end. Every single scene had me crying. I've never cried that hard in my life for a movie, laughing that hard. Never. Hey, Sugar Ray! You get ready. These rich niggas. Cause I knocking somebody the hook out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understood. It took a while, but I got it. Oh my God. In the scene with Arsenio Hall and Miguel Nunez and the other guy, I can't remember, they was shooting that quick, Eddie Murphy's character, and they was shooting their guns, and the dude with the small cut, pop, pop. Anybody watch the movie know what I'm talking about? Pop, pop. Arsenio Hall kept getting mad, smacked his hat off and stuff. Quick! Quick! You shot my brother! Oh my God, man. I'm about to watch that movie now, man. I'm about to turn this off and watch that movie now, man. Y'all put in which movie I like the most, man. I'm going to watch the movie. Y'all, peace.